always to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right. Don't have to be scary.
Hello and welcome to the new and improved Beginner Pilates series for 2023. My name's Margaret. I'm a certified Pilates instructor and I'm going to be moving you through this series. In today's class, we are not going to be weight bearing on the wrist at all. So if that's a spot where you feel like you have a lot of tension in your wrist, you're still working on building up the strength in your wrist, don't worry about it. We won't even be on the wrist today. So when you're ready, with that in mind, let's find our way to our mat. You can start in whatever seated position is comfortable for you, cross-legged, legs out in front of you, long butterfly. All options are good options. Take your hands to the tops of your legs and then give me a big roll of the shoulders as you open up through your chest. Let your shoulder blades relax down and back as you reach the crown of your head up. You're sitting up as tall as you can. We'll take 4 deep breaths from here, inhaling through the nose, filling the body up with air, expanding through the rib cage from side to side and front to back. And then exhale out. We can let all of that air go. Good. For 3, inhale. And then exhale, let it go. Good. For 2, inhale. And exhale, let it go. 1 more, inhale. Good. And then exhale, let it go. With that last exhale, let's take some side bends like we usually do, reaching the arms so they go out to T, fingertips reaching long towards the sides of the room. We'll shift over towards the left, taking the left hand down, reaching the right arm up and over. You can put a little bend into that left elbow, pressing down into the right hip. Exhale as you come all the way up through center, and then take the right hand down, reach the left arm up and over, little bend into that right elbow, pressing down into your left hip. For 2 more, we'll come up and over, left side down, right arm reaches up. Good. Inhale and then exhale. We take it up through center, right side down, left arm up. Good. For 1 more each side, we're going over towards the left. Good. Up and over, and we'll take it over towards the right. Everything comes up through center. You can uncross your legs, take your feet so they come in front of you. We'll bend into the knees. Now we worked on rolling up and rolling down a little bit in the last class that we did down on the mat. We're going to work on it again. It's important for us to continue to practice. So feet about hips distance apart. Hands are coming behind the legs, about 1 inch below the knee. Now you're thinking about trying to pull the legs towards you so you get a little bit of tension and work in the upper body. We're pressing the elbows out towards the sides of the room, pressing the chest forward, almost like you're pressing your chest through your shoulders. Inhale at the top. Exhale, we're just going to roll back about halfway, drawing in from the belly button, curving the spine, keeping our hands connected to our legs, keeping the feet pressing down into the mat. Inhale. And then exhale, you'll come all the way back up. Use your deep breaths. Inhale at the top. Exhale, bring it back. Good. Inhale. Exhale. For 2 more. Inhale at the top. Exhale as you roll it back. Good. 1 more. Inhale at the top. Exhale as you bring it back. Good. Now this time when you're back about halfway, let yourself get a little bit lighter through your fingertips, maybe moving the hands to the outside the sides of the legs. Keep your feet pressing down. You're going to continue to roll down. It's okay if it's not perfect or beautiful. Shoulders and head come down. You can take your arms, reach them all the way back overhead. Reach your legs all the way out so you are the longest version of yourself possible, reaching back through the fingertips. You can point your toes, reach out through the toes. Good. Opening up through the front of the body. You'll bend your knees, plant your feet so they're back on the mat, reach your arms so they come above your shoulders, and then press your hands down towards the tops of your legs. We'll exhale to tuck chin to chest. You continue to slide the hands up, looking towards the fingertips. You're rolling yourself up. Maybe you get to about halfway. You use your hands into the legs as a little bit of leverage. Bring yourself all the way up to seated. Inhale. Exhale, hands stay at the back of the legs. We curve the spine. You're going back about halfway. You can get lighter through the fingertips, hands towards the outsides of the legs. Roll yourself all the way down, head and shoulders down. Legs can slide out, arms can reach back. Inhale. Good. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the feet, lift your arms above your shoulders, hands to the tops of your legs. Can you tuck your chin to your chest? Continue to slide the hands up, looking to the fingertips, maybe reaching for the back of the leg to help you come all the way up. If you have your hand towel somewhere nearby and you feel like you're still struggling a little bit, take that hand towel just behind your butt. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, you sit up tall. Exhale, you tuck and roll. Now that towel is going to elevate you just a touch. Good. We get lighter through the fingertips. We roll all the way down, shoulders down, head down, arms can reach back, legs can slide out. Good. Bend the knees, plant the feet, press your hands down towards the tops of your legs. Big exhale, tuck your chin to your chest. Keep sliding those fingertips up, 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 pressing down into the towel if you put it there, and then bringing yourself back up. It's 1 more like that. Inhale at the top. Exhale, curving the spine back. Getting to about halfway, moving the hands so they're towards the outsides of the legs, rolling yourself all the way down, sliding the legs out, sliding the arms back. Inhale. Exhale, you can bend the knees, plant the feet, lower the arms, press the hands down, tuck the chin to the chest. Good. Hands can come towards the thighs, bring yourself all the way up. Good job. Good job. Okay, from here, bend your knees, bring the soles of your feet together. Hands can come to the front of your legs. You're going to inhale, sit up tall. Good. Exhale, you round the spine back. We're doing a seated cat-cow, so curving the spine like what we just did. Good. And then inhale, you're going to press your chest forward, open up through the front of the body. You can look up towards where your wall meets the ceiling. Good. And then curve the spine back. Good. 1 more. We press the chest forward. Good. Not looking all the way up towards the ceiling, but just up a little bit. Good. And then bring things right back. Perfect. Okay, from here, plant your feet back on the mat. You can scoot your hips forward, and then however you'd like to come down towards your mat, you'll make your descent on down. Okay. From right here, we worked a little bit on lifting the legs and bringing the legs to tabletop. We're going to keep the head down today. I want you to take your left leg. You're going to lift that left leg so it goes up above your hip. Take your left hand, press it into the top of your leg, and think about pressing hand to leg, but also pressing leg to hand. Feel what happens through your core right here when you make that connection of pressure from hand and pressure from the leg. Do you feel your core activating right there? Hopefully, yes. If you don't, can you put a little bit more pressure there without moving the leg and more pressure there without moving the arm? Good. Can you lift your right leg so it comes up to tabletop as well? Reach the right arm so it goes above your shoulder. You're going to inhale as you extend the right leg out and the right arm back. And then exhale, you bring everything back through center. Just for 3, we inhale, reach out. Exhale, come in. For 2, inhale out. And then exhale in. 1 more. Inhale out. And then exhale in. Good. Right foot can come down, right arm can come down, left foot, and then left arm. Now again, if you have your hand towel, maybe you want to give yourself a little bit of a pillow behind the head. Sometimes laying all the way down isn't the most comfortable position for all of us. I'm gonna give myself a little bit of a pillow with my head. Now we do that same thing on the other side. So right knee is going to lift above the hip, right hand presses into the top of the leg. Now we're pressing hand to leg, but also pressing leg to hand. And do you feel what happens through that right side as you create that pressure? Can you think about sinking the belly button back a little bit, drawing the rib cage a little closer together? Now from here, we lift the left leg so it comes above the hip, reach the left arm so it goes above the shoulder. You'll inhale as you reach left leg and left arm back, and then exhale, take everything back through center. Good. Inhale, we reach back. And then exhale, we come through center. Just for 2 more, we inhale, reach out. And then exhale back in. 1 more, inhale. And then exhale. Good, left foot comes down, left hand goes down, right foot, right side come down. We take a second here. Feet stay about hips distance apart. You're going to tilt the hips back towards you, reach the fingertips towards the ceiling. We practice this in our other mat class. You're going to exhale as you press your hands down, taking them right outside of your hips. Can you pause right there? Keep the fingertips reaching forward. Keep your shoulders pressing away from your ears. Can you tuck your chin to your chest and lift up into your ab curl or cervical knot? Good. Can you reach your fingertips a little bit further forward, holding right here, trying to relax your face, unclench your jaw, hold 3, 2, and 1, and then bring it all the way back down. Perfect. From here, you're going to scoot over towards the right side of your mat, coming onto your left side, so your left hip can go down. And then try to line your body up with the back edge of your mat. If you've got your towel, you can still use your towel as a little bit of a pillow. I quite like that. Left arm can come in front of you, 90-degree bend at the elbow. Knees are bent right in front of the hips, 90-degree bend here. Hips are right on top of each other. We can push that right hip down a little bit towards the feet. Do you see what happens when I push this hip down? It gets my hips aligned. It also forces me up a little bit through my left side. Take your right leg. You're going to extend the right leg out, flex your foot. All you'll do right here is lower down. Can you tap the mat? And then lift back up. Good. Just for 3, we'll lower and lift. Good. For 2, lower and lift. 1 more, lower. Good. And lift. Keeping the leg in line with the hip. Can you keep your foot flexed? Inhale to kick your leg forward towards me. Good. Point your toe and then exhale, take the leg back. Good. Flex your foot, inhale forward. Good. Point your toe, exhale back. Just for 2, flex your foot, inhale forward. Point your toe, exhale back. 1 more, flex your foot, inhale forward. Good, point your toe, exhale back. Good, hold it right here. Can you point your toe? Do 4 tiny circles. Circle. For 3. For 2. 1 more. Good, and then reverse that circle. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bend the right knee, bring it on top of the left. Take your right hand, you're going to push it down into the mat. You can slide the legs out a little bit. Press yourself up off of that right side, the left side. And then we can pull the feet in a little bit closer to our butt. Reach that left arm up and over to come all the way up and side body stretch. Now I'm realizing just now, I told you we weren't going to put pressure on the wrist, but we had to do that in order to get up. So don't hate me for that. We're going to swing the legs over to the other side. Right hip is down. I don't consider that weight bearing on the wrist. We lay all the way down onto the right side. Your towel can come with you for a little bit of a pillow. Okay, we've got the hips and the shoulders pressing towards the back edge of our mat. That right arm can be underneath you. We have the shoulders stacked, right? So left shoulder's right on top of your right. We're trying to relax through the left side of our neck. Sometimes that can get a little bit tense. Knees are in front of the hips. Okay, can we push that left hip down a little bit? Remember, see what happens when I push this down. This lifts up. Extend that left leg out so it's in line with your hip. Can you flex the foot? Inhale as you lower. Exhale, lift. Good. For 3, lower. And then lift. For 2, good. Relax your face. Unclench your jaw. 1 more, lower. Good. And then lift. Perfect. Hold it right there. Keep your foot flexed. Inhale, you're kicking your leg forward towards me. Good. Point your toe. Exhale, sweep that leg back. Good. For 3, flex your foot. Kick your leg forward. Good. Point your toe and sweep it back. Good. For 2, flex and kick. Point and bring it back. 1 more, flex and kick. Good. Point and bring it back. Good. Can you keep your toe pointed? Hold the leg in line with the hip. 4 tiny circles. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Reverse it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. You can bring the left knee on top of the right, left hand in front of you. We can reach the legs out a little bit, press up off of that right side, and then bring the feet closer to your butt. Reach up and over through that right arm. Good. Inhale and then exhale. We'll take things back down. Now from right here, you're going to bring your hips down onto the mat. We can roll down gracefully if you'd like to. Feet about hips distance apart, hands to the hamstrings. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, curve the spine. You'll lower all the way down to your mat. And it doesn't have to be perfect. We're just taking a couple of stretches right here. Feet down on the mat. You're going to keep your left foot where it is. Cross the right ankle so it goes over the top of the left knee. Now you can take your right hand, bring it to the inside of the right knee, gently pushing the knee away from you so your knees are more in line with each other. Your hips are more level. Usually this is a good spot to start with a figure 4 stretch to release the hips. If you feel like you can do a little bit more, left foot can come off of the mat and you can hug your knees in towards your chest. Now for me today and right now, this is enough. This is enough. My hips are feeling some kind of way today. We'll inhale. Exhale, let it go. Good, and then we can switch over to the other side. Right foot is down, left ankle over the top of the right knee. Left hand can come to the inside of that left knee. So we're pushing the left knee away from us gently. Knees in line, hips are level. If you feel like you can do more, right foot can come off of the mat. You can hug the knees towards you. Good, inhale. Exhale, let it go. Good, and then when you're ready, you can uncross that left ankle. Left foot goes down. Let's walk the feet a little bit further away from us. Hands stay at the tops of the legs. Now you're gonna roll up one final time. Exhale, we tuck chin to chest. You're lifted to the tips of the shoulder blades, sliding the arms forward, maybe hanging on to the hamstrings. See if that helps you to come up at all. Good, and then once you come all the way up to seated, that is where I'm going to leave you for the day. Hopefully you enjoyed this class. Hopefully you're still enjoying the beginner series. I know I am. Remember, you're awesome and you can do anything you put your mind to, and I will see you back here for our next video.
You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy.